Hello and welcome to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 3 Blind. This is the game that won the poll I put up. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but it ended up being the case. My experience with the Shin Megami Tensei series, not that much actually. Mostly with the spin-offs. I've played Persona 3, Persona 4, I played a small amount of Persona 5, but the only main series games I don't even know if it's considered a main series game, is Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey on the DS. I suppose that's the most mainstream SMT game I've played, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Specifically the demon negotiation system. I did not like that at all, and I know it's in this game. Of course, I could have simply not put this game on the list, not put it on the poll at all, but what good would that do? I bought the game already. I knew it would be a popular choice, so I figured why not put it up there and see if people choose it. And they did, so here I am. I have to play this now. This is what was voted on. So, yeah, there's a little game, but there's actually nothing there, as you can see. And yes, I did buy all the DLC when I bought this game. I bought this before I even put it up on the poll, before I even started to make this YouTube channel. So I'm going to play this like the original version of the game, from which I understand is with Dante, who is in the game. So this video will feature how did it go? Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. So let's start a new game that way. Yeah, I could play on the easy one, but none of you want to see that. You want to see me get screwed over by the difficulty, because I hear things about how hard this game is. So of course, no one's going to want to see me play it on easy. So let's start on normal. Seeking another roll of death, not now. Let's start on normal. Oh, I can change it anytime? Oh yeah, I read that if I want to grind, I could just go drop the merciful, and I actually want to play the game and be it on normal. Because this game's pretty grindy. Let's do that. This is a work of fiction. Yeah, the usual disclaimer.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot to mention, I also played Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, and how this game looks reminds me very much of those. I really like those games, too.
If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die, for it to be born again.
Yes, I am aware of the basic plot of this game, and I did fight the main character in Digital Devil Saga.
This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy.
I don't know the details of the game, just a very, very basic overall plot. This game is so old, you know.
The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are?
Oh, I get given and family. Okay. Well, I know the character is male. And I countered him in Digital Devil Saga. He's the hardest enemy in the game. I didn't stand a chance against beating him. I didn't really try either. But despite the fact that it's a male character, I am, of course, going to use the fitting name for my channel. Why do I just put spaces there or something? I guess. Yeah, it won't let me just... Okay. I don't want it to have, like, gaps in it or anything, but it appears that's the only way to do it. Now, how if I spelled my own name right? A nickname? Really? Well, actually, I already have that. The channel mascot actually has a nickname already. Mikoto.
That's right. As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it and survive.
I don't even know if this character has a default name. I've always heard him known as the Demi-Fiend. I don't understand.
You may not understand right now, but please, don't forget what I've told you.
What? Forget what? I already forgot.
I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud.
So you're the one who's going to recreate the world? Or essentially put forth by God? Like, hey, I'm going to... Well, let's just... You have a default name? Yuko Tako? Or Takao? However you're supposed to pronounce that. Oh, that's your default name. That's what you're getting.
That's right.
And of course, since you can change it, they're not going to say it.
No. I won't shed another tear. Not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. Now go ahead. Wake up. The time is here.
I also know that your decisions in this game will choose what ending you get. I have no idea what decisions will affect what ending. I will not be using a guide for this. I will make the choices as I see fit, and I will get the ending that I get. Such is a blind playthrough. We're going to play through this game and see what happens. Game certainly looks like it belongs on PS2. Again, it looks like Digital Devil Saga. You received a message. You're late, Mila. What's the big idea? You forget we're visiting Miss Takao today? Well, let's go with that. Just get to Yoyogi Park ASAP. Time's a wasting. It's from your classmate. Please enter your classmate's name. Okay, Osamu Nita it is, because that's the default. I want the proper story. Real talk, I prefer more of a private counseling scenario, but Miss Takao is a lot nicer when you're around. Oh, right, be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by way of association. How about that slick jacket you bought the other day, the one with little demon sprites? Remember, you're just a mood maker. Don't get it twisted, okay? Alright, want to meet with a friend? Huh? Oh wow, an actual commuter! Let me guess, you're here for Yoyogi Park? Ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. No one's here for the train. As you can probably tell, I've had a lot of time on my hands. Yep. You've heard the news, right? No? I guess I ought to inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. Oh yeah, Shibuya! I know Shibuya. I visited there in more than one game. The one I can think of the most is The World Ends With You. The original, not the new one. I'll play the new one eventually. Long story short, a couple of folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. As long as my ear doesn't literally fall off from you talking to me. That would be awkward. Hey, Jack Frost. Of course, Atlas machines. And yeah, this is going to be a maze. One thing I've been told by basically the main person who wanted me to play this is that once the game really starts, there are no safe areas. Even towns have random battles in them. Part of the game's extreme difficulty. Ah, okay. Random people. Due to investigation, the entrances to Yoyogi Park have been closed off. We appreciate your cooperation. Huh, nice little world map. Get off the train, then I can just go wherever I want. The Yogi Park riot? Oh, you mean what they're showing on TV? I don't know. It's just, it hardly seems real. Like, how could this be happening here? Glad it doesn't involve me. Don't be one of those people like, oh, if it doesn't affect me, then I don't care. It doesn't exist. The news is showing on the giant video display. Oh, I didn't expect this. A riot broke out yesterday at Yoyogi Park. Yeah, saying the names quickly is not going to be easy. Regarding the construction of a communication tower. The demonstration got out of hand, and there have been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Ikawa, the top executive of Cyber's communication, remains missing. And now, over to Kay for the latest in sports. The news continues. Yeah, I'm not worried about Japanese sports. You overhear a conversation between some high school girls. So, don't tell me. I already know. You think Ikawa's super hot, right? Ew? There's, like, so many nasty rumors about him. I know! To me, that only adds to it. He's got intrigue, a whole world of lore built around him. Of course, just general fluff dialogue. It doesn't mean anything when it comes down to it. I'm not going to talk to everyone. Probably doesn't matter what entrance I end up with.
The entire park's closed off.
I end up here anyway. Yep.
You can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? I guess it's not my lucky day.
Well, if the riots have been here, yeah, the police are going to have locked the place down to investigate and all that.
You need something, kid?
What happened here? Even though I heard it, I'm going to ask anyway.
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults.
Cults. Something I hear a lot about based on the YouTube channels I watch. Your cell phone started to ring.
I think that's your phone going off.
Yep. So the text said.
Hey, are you there? Finally I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
Oh, another classmate to name. Chiaki Taichibana! That's a familiar last name. Can't quite remember where I heard it last. Oh! Yakuza 0! That's where I heard Taichibana last.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it.
I've been to Shinjuku Station in previous games too. A lot of familiar stuff.
I guess this works out.
Oh, I think one of the Digimon games I played also took place in Shibuya, come to think of it.
I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you.
It's not the right time for that.
I happen to care about my future, thank you very much. Honestly, it's time you boys started planning ahead, too. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you could get a move on.
I'm aware the world's about to end, so it's really not the time to worry about your future.
Hope to see you soon.
Everyone's about to die anyway.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center?
You heard the conversation? Well, I suppose it was voice acted, so you would hear it.
That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either.
Nope, can't say I do. Haven't played this game before.
Satori, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
Oh, that was a thing. The Scripture of Moroku is what was talked about in the opening. You obtained an issue of Ayakashi Monthly. Are these Japanese names?
You wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult.
True.
That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay?
Misinformation? Tell me about it.
Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
Oh, I'm sure we'll run into each other again. You're a voiced character, and you look distinct, so... Despite the fact that the world's about to end. So now, where is this hospital? Is that it? I mean, it's like the only other place I can go, but isn't this where I started? Yeah, this is the station. Will I leave the area? Yes, I will. Okay, then, where is this hospital at? Huh? Being here is starting to depress me. That riot's got everybody all shaken up. You look like a decent enough guy. Let's forget all this doom and gloom and have ourselves some fun. Ah, this must be the hospital. Only the place I can enter. Process of elimination, yep. Now, this music definitely reminds me of Digital Devil Saga. And that's a good thing. There's a note on the door. The entrance to the annex is closed. Please use the entrance to the main building. Hospital staff. Okay, so I just gotta use the other entrance. Fine. It's unusual for a game to actually have different entrances like that. Very stiff run animation now that I look at it.
Well, hey, about time.
And more weird RPG outfits.
Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
Unless that's an actual dress someone would wear in reality that I just don't know about. Possible. Yeah, the hospital is pretty empty.
There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses? No patients.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, even the reception desk is empty.
It's like the place is closed, but the doors are open.
Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do.
Well, the guy before did point to the occult being here, so yeah, some kind of weird stuff.
Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now. And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine?
This random guy gave it to me. Some guy gave it to me.
Some stranger gave it to you? Come on, you should know better than that. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before.
Yeah, if all the choice... I don't know if every single choice I make in the game influences the ending or not. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
Well, he said he was looking into the occult and such, I guess.
Well,
Maybe he's part of
maybe
it.
it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute.
Nice use of
It should
voice
be on the
acting.
second floor, where the patients' rooms are.
Yeah, nice use of voice acting to avoid saying specific names.
I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me. Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
You do want to read it, huh? Well, you did say you wanted to pass the time. Why not? Second floor. This is the first floor. My door will not open. This is an odd hospital. No elevator, I guess? Someone is in the other hallway. Hey, that's who I'm looking for, I believe. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Anything here? Ah, it's bright light. I think I'm not a vampire or something. But too bright of a light, though. They need to... That must be an elevator, yeah. They need to go overboard with the lighting effects. But I suppose it's intentional. You can hear something in the other room. Okay then, we'll go in here.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that?
As you weren't paying attention.
Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off?
Died off, there'd be bodies then.
I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center.
Mm-hmm.
They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless.
Yeah, I'm suspicious about this.
Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here.
No, I doubt that.
I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright, I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing.
I also know this is a setup because the teacher is the person who's going to control how the world is recreated, so we're getting sent here so we can survive the end of the world.
I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess.
Never is.
Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Left the room. Super bright lights. Yeah, see a bunch of paper and such on the ground. Alright, back here.
Oh, you're back. So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling.
Well, an occult magazine would say some unsettling things.
According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia.
Yeah, that's occult stuff.
And they're right here in Japan.
Yep.
Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku.
Mm-hmm.
In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world, and these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely,
So it's like a death cult. Kind of like certain religions in real life.
the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Hey, why not? You never know.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
So, this hospital.
Let me guess. That ends with find out more in our next issue.
It's a common thing that magazines do.
Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it. I've heard some real spooky shit about this place.
Yeah, that's one thing about this series. Religion, gods, and all that, it's all real. I know that. There is a god and a devil and all that stuff. They actually exist.
Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
Mm-hmm.
You're serious?
Except cults actually have some valid claims in these games.
I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We really need to find her, don't we?
Yeah, I got your lips moved after all the voice acting happened.
Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
You just happened to find a card key for it? Oh, ID card, close enough.
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about. The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job. Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
I can't believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in this hospital, and again, I know it's just a setup. Alright, let's go to the basement. D card. As I imagine, there's like not any chests to find or anything like that yet. It's too early. Yeah. Speaking of the cult, blood on an operating table, a magic circle underneath it. Yeah. drapes. This is definitely an occult room. But again, since demons and gods and all that actually do exist in this series, well, yeah, things get crazy. Wait, eerie sounds from this room. Will you enter? Yes. There's probably nothing to do but go into the story right now.
Who is it?
It is I.
Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
Not really.
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
Hibernation, spring, all that, I get it.
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed.
Yep, that's humanity for you.
And thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again.
Yeah, there are people that are deathly against change, and they'll kill anyone who tries to make change. How dare you disagree with me? You're going to die.
The world needs to wipe its slate clean. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park.
So it was a cult thing. For sure.
You're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water.
That it does. I see what you're getting at here.
And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here. Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner. That's all.
Face him or run away. Let's go. I can't.
What a pitiful attempt.
I can't fight this.
One should face death honorably.
Stop! What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Aha.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I think the last time I saw that thing in the background, it was on the final boss of Digital Devil Saga 2. And the final boss was God.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, See it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world.
Alright, back to the roof. Yeah, that leads deeper into the basement. This place only has 2 apparent floors, but it's got a bunch of basement floors. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, getting interrupted by a cutscene. Someone is up ahead. Blank
What's
eyes.
wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there?
Yeah, encountering people now.
Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
And they just vanish. Anything else here? No. So I don't imagine there would be at this point in the game. This is still the opening, essentially. Go to the roof. Most of this episode is just going to be the intro to the game. Nothing's really going to happen. But, that's how it goes. It's an RPG.
So, here we are again.
Lots of story. But I'm here for it.
I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception, the rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
And that's why we were directed to go here.
I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again.
Such is the nature of things. I've seen a lot of games have that. Things have to die before they can be born again. Heck, Final Fantasy XIV pulls that too.
And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the Conception.
I personally don't believe in fate, but yeah, I'd say it probably does exist in this universe here. Universe of the game. Because all the other stuff does.
It may actually be more painful than death.
Considering what I've heard about what happens to the Demi-Fiend, yeah. It was I believe it was the canonical ending. I'm not sure which one of the... I think there's 3 endings. I'm not sure which one of it is.
But I believe in you.
But I read it based on like the lore of him in Digital Devil Saga.
Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength. It is my duty as the Maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live.
Yeah, I'm sure the lip sync is based on the Japanese voices. They just didn't change it for the English. That's typical. Nothing unusual about that.
I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions.
But am I really going to be alone? I'm going to have a bunch of demons in my party, I'm sure. I know how this game works.
And what my intentions really are.
Ah, yes, that's a big question. What are you really planning? Yeah, this definitely looks like a PS2 cutscene. But, this is a PS2 game, so that's what you get. the end of the world. That thing seemed to be absorbing it all. So it's like it's going to absorb everything and then recreate it all?
You, who would enter my world, reveal your heart to me. You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason.
Main character isn't reasonable? Well, they just accept anything as they see it? I mean, accept everything as they're told? They don't even think?
For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
One who will shape the world, huh? So I'll determine what the new world ends up being? In the end? Huh. So better make sure I pick the right choices. But that makes it seem like the choices I made so far don't apply to the
Do
ending.
not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you.
Whoever he is.
Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice.
Yeah, because they're clearly not human.
Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
You put that thing inside me?
Enjoy your last moments as a human.
So that's how he becomes a demi-fiend? Yeah.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
Whoever he is, that's what I'd like to know. There's mysterious characters from the beginning. You obtain the Megami Marogareth. The command menu, you can view and ingest Megami. Let's eat them. Achievement unlocked, demonic rebirth. Alright, yeah, here's where the game really begins. Parts physical skills, no resistance. Yeah, I don't know how any of this stuff works. So it's like equipping personas. It looks like, my guess is, as I level up, I'll learn new skills via it. And I can get... Yeah, I can pick which ones I want, but I can only hold up to 8 total. can I transfer them over, or what? That's... I don't know, I can't look at skills right now. I don't know. I haven't played this before, so I don't know what I'm doing. Gotta figure it out as I go. Hello? A soul. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? You're the demon here. Yeah, demon now. You're just a ghost. I still can't go into the basement. The basement. You can hear something from inside the room. Looks like it's sealed, though. Either that or it's just here.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park? What in God's name happened to you?
I'm not sure myself.
I see. Well, at least you still think like a human. That aside, you know what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, the world just ended.
Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room. From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital. Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Well, first things first.
Thought everyone outside the hospital was supposed to die. Well, you are a major character, so...
As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around.
No, it's safe for you. You have plot armor.
Have you come across any of them yet?
It's like ghosts. And you have what? Probably demons.
Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good.
Something tells me the cops aren't around anymore.
But damn. If my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this. Though I'd rather not believe it. If this is Shinjuku Medical Center, I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real.
Yep, it did.
You know, I've seen a barrel like this before.
I believe those are save points in this game. I remember reading years ago. Could be wrong.
If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it?
I'm gonna have to.
I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there?
Well, according to what we heard, no. Plus, we literally saw the world basically disintegrating.
We can only find the answers by finding other people. I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits.
Yeah, why not?
So for now, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do it. What the game's all about. Yeah, that's a save point. Achievement unlocked.
First things first, try and make it outside. Alive.
Yep. And get into a bunch of random battles as I do, no doubt. Yeah, that's the basement. Basement, right? Who are you? Yet another demon after Magasushi? Magasuhi? Yeah, Megasuhi, I guess. Yeah, there might be stuff to find now. You feel an extraordinary power from beyond the door. Well, I don't see anywhere else to go, and I just did save it. Oh my. You find yourself in a strange place. Yeah, clearly. A voice echoes in your head.
Come. Show me the strength of a demon.
The old man and the woman disappeared. Unknown realm, yeah. That must be a chest. You see a cash queue. Will you open it? Yes. Medicine. I can use that for sure. Uh-oh. First battle! I want eat. Oh, you're not gonna eat me. Me eat! Alright. Magasuhi! And I know this is one of those... This is one of those annoying games where if the main character dies, you automatically get a game over. Well, let's see what happens. The demon is ready for action. Yeah, I didn't figure talking would work quite yet. I gotta get the tutorial and all that for it. Good thing death touch is an actual instant death. That'd be annoying. Good achievement. Level up. Oh, yes. Customize stats. Right. I have no idea what stats to raise. Like, I don't even know what the stats do. I imagine vitality is health. Strength and magic are obvious. Agility is probably maybe dodge or something. Luck is, I think, status effects. How much they affect you and all that. Well, in Digital Devil Saga, I kept my stats relatively even out. So let's go to magic. Probably be using plenty of that throughout the game. I'm going to act violently within you. Let it continue? It's probably going to upgrade then, right? A warm light engulfs the area. You fully recovered. Oh no, it's just random stuff that might happen. By my master's orders, I'll treat your wounds. You and your party were healed, ah. Helpful ghost, okay. Oh, one of you. Punch a demon in the face. That was a weird sound when I opened the door. A voice echoes in your head.
This way.
Which means we're going the other way. The old man and the woman disappeared. So of course, it's an RPG. You find out where you're supposed to go, and then you go the other way. Better watch my HP here. You dodge just by stepping aside without moving your feet or anything. You just teleport to the side, I guess, or something. Ah, so close to leveling up. It can't be used here. I don't even know what I was trying to use there. Ah, yeah, see, there's a chest here. Aragi rock. Agi. It's a fire. I see the moon phases. I'm wondering what they do in this game. I know they had an effect in Digital Devil Saga. I can't remember what the effect is. It's been so many years since I played that game. Yeah, this definitely seems to be the press turn system that I'm familiar with. Dodge that, and the enemy immediately lost all their turns. So, hit him with a weakness, you get an extra half. It counts as a half turn, so you get an extra turn out of it. Dodge, you automatically lose turns. If it's blocked, you also lose turns. Leveled up again. Let's go for some agility this time. There's no vitality is 4, but it's buffed to 4. Yes. Learn lunge. Oh, it automatically... Oh! So when I learn the ability, it automatically goes onto my list. So I gotta pick and choose. Okay. The voice echoes in your head.
So, you made it.
Yeah. I'd fight a bunch of demons.
Your strength is outstanding. We shall meet again soon.
And now I'm back at the medical center. Back in the basement like before. Okay. Huh. Actually... What would a demon like you want with me? I'll heal your wounds, so please don't decide to eat me. Yes, I want back in here. Let's save. Actually, yeah, let's do this proper thing and alternate save files. That way, yeah. Okay. I don't want to have another incident like I did with Final Fantasy 1. I'm going to save often in this game because of the difficulty I always hear, specifically with the Matador boss. But, regardless, that is it for this first episode of Shin Megami Tensei 3 Blind. Thank you all for watching. I will, well, I suppose I've been told that this really helps, so that I should do it, even though I don't like the idea of doing it. So, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Help out the channel. I'm trying to boost this channel up, trying to get somewhere where I can actually have some viewers and all that, so... Well, I'll see you on the next one.